man telling me, oh, well, you know, you hardcore. Yes, I am. I am.
Can you handle it?
Oh, well, yeah. What you bringing to the table? I am the table. I don't understand why you wouldn't want a woman like me. I am successful. I am rich. I can fight.
I don't think she gets it. I don't think a lot of y'all get it either. I want to start off by saying that I want her to find love. I want her to get wifed up. I really do. And when I do my videos or my opinions, it's just my opinions, but or things I know, I'm coming from a place of love and a place of help because I want to help. I like to make these conversations just so we can come to some realizations and learn something from each other. You know what I mean? So when it comes to this, off the bat, respectfully, Leslie Jones is a masculine woman. I've watched a lot of her videos. I've seen videos where she was speaking with her dad about love. She said a lot of things to where her dad said, you know what, you're going to have a lot of trouble finding a man, basically. I'm just paraphrasing. And she said, well, then I'll just find a man that I could talk to the way I want to talk to.
Let me tell you something else. My dad didn't raise me to be someone's wife. My dad, not one time, and my dad thought I was beautiful.
Right.
My dad, not one time, said to me, I need you to get married and have kids. Oh, make sure that my dad never said that. Matter of fact, he told me I was talking shit to my first boyfriend. I cursed that motherfucker out. You didn't come and pick me up from work. Are you ignorant?
Right.
What's wrong with you? And my dad was like, woo, wait a minute. You know you can't talk to men like that. I said, I can talk to the mother however I want to. He want to be with me. My dad was like, well, you gonna have a hard time, I'm telling you right now. And I was like, so that's what you want me? You want me to be? He was like, nah, I want you to always make your own money. But if you want a man, you know you're not gonna be able to talk to them like that. I said, well, I'll get the one that make me not talk to him like that. How about that?
And it's stuff like that. It's taken away from the femininity of her. She's a very outspoken, very strong black queen, okay? But her roar is louder than mine, than many men.
Yes!
And men already roar. We don't want roaring.
Yes!
We want purring. You understand what I'm saying? So for you to say things like, yes, I'm loud and screaming and stuff like that, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. I'll speed it up. Basically, what you want out of a man, you will probably most likely not find because you're pretty much matching their energy. A man wants soft. A man wants feminine, sweet, that low tone, that respectful tone. We're not saying you can't talk. We're not saying you can't do nothing, but that low feminine, angelic tone. You understand what I'm saying? We don't like loud women. I'm sorry. When you say you don't understand why a man doesn't want to be with you because you're successful and I forgot what else you said, and you can fight, I'm telling you, men don't care about the success in women's life. We respect it, but that doesn't make us want to be like, oh, well, she's got 3 degrees. That's not what pulls a man to you, towards you. The fact that you said that you're the table, it's small things like that change the dynamic. It's like when men ask you, what do you bring to the table? And all you can say is that you are the table. That's not going to get you the man that you want. Because if we want to be fair about it, we'll be fair about it. I'll be fair about it. I probably ain't heard nobody even ever say this part. When men ask you what you bring to the table, realistically, they're not the table either. And they've never, ever said that they were. If I was to ask a woman, what does she bring to the table? That means that we both have something that needs to be brought to a table that we do not have together. You understand what I'm saying? So you would say, oh, you know, I can, you know, if you build the house, I can make it a home. Just an example like that. And you could even ask him, so what do you bring to the table? Well, you know, I can protect you. I can provide for you. I can build a foundation for this house inside and out. I can make sure, just whatever it is, we both have something to contribute. But when you say something like, I am the table, that's another turnoff. because the question is so simple, but you're taking offense to it. That's it. We're just trying to see what you bring to the table because you want us to pick you, right? So we need to know what we're getting out of this. I don't want to say deal, but you get what I'm saying. I've heard Leslie Jones talk about how men can't fuck all the time. Honestly, all I ever see Leslie Jones do is make jokes and yell. And she's hilarious. She is hilarious. But I rarely see her in a feminine stance. Now in this video, I think Leslie Jones is a beautiful black woman, but most of the time you see her with a mohawk. Most of the time you see her dressed down like a dude. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time you see her with her hair looking nuts. And the type of woman that Leslie Jones needs is not going for that. I'm sorry to say it. They are not going for that. You can want and need. And I know, and I'm sure Leslie Jones wants a strong dude. Someone that can tame her from what you women say, which is just whatever. But she's going to need that type of dude, right? That type of dude is a masculine man, right? But masculine men, 9 times out of 10, like feminine women. So there's going to have to be, something's got to give. She's going to have to get into her femininity like 100, like a lot of %, or she's not going to find the man that she wants. Something's got to bend with everybody. I don't care what you say. Even the most masculine men will bend for the right woman. Pause. So something's got to give. Respectfully, there is no way. I don't know who you consider a masculine man. I don't know. I'm just going to just say The Rock, I guess. I don't fucking know. Or Jason Momoa, whatever you girls like. I have no clue. There is no way that those men are going to want to battle with you. We're not trying to battle. I don't want to battle with you with no woman. No man want to battle with a woman. Why? So you yelling, yes!
Yes!
Nah, you making the block hot, bro. You making the block hot, you fucking it all up with all that noise. You can fight. Leslie is a 50-year-old woman. What do we need to fight for at this point in our life? We're 50. I mean, I'm not 50, but I'm just saying, like, what do we need to fight for? And I can see the hurt in her interviews. If you really want what you want, then you need to put out that energy that you want that. You need to put that, you need to make the right energy, bro. Because the energy you putting out, you're not going to get what you want. You're going to get a man that you could walk all over. And I don't think you want to walk all over a man. I really don't think you are. I don't think you want to be able to walk all over a man. Most women don't want that. You know, I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying for all women, if you being a combative type, just angry, just, like I said, the roar.
Yes!
You're not going to get you're not going to get that. You understand what I'm saying? For men to get women, something has to happen. They got to glow up somehow. They got to have some money. They got to do something that's going to attract that woman, right? Women don't really have to do that, but certain women do. Certain men got to do the same thing. Respectfully, if you want a dude, you're going to have to act like you want one. And dudes that you want don't want what you are. They don't want that roar.
Yes!
They do not want that roar.
Yes!
And I'm just saying this with all the love and respect that I can say for Leslie Jones. Like I said, Leslie Jones is a beautiful black queen. I love Leslie Jones. But something's got to give. Leslie Jones deserves love. Everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves to be loved. I know she wants to be loved. She's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Every woman wants to be loved. Every woman wants to be, you know, taken care of or whatever y'all want. That's what y'all want. But you got to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? And there's nothing wrong with reevaluating yourself and saying, oh, I need to change this. Maybe I should change that. Maybe I should switch this. Or just to make it sound better, maybe I should upgrade this. Maybe I should tweak this and make it better. It's simple science. You want that dude and you looking like, it's just the movies. You see that dude that you like and he's the fucking football jock and it's like, oh my gosh, I want that guy. But you looking nuts. And then you get that makeover and then he sees you. You understand what I'm saying? Or the girl, she sees that bully, and he's just a jerk to her all the time. But then he shows his sweet side, and then things change. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with taking a look at yourself and fixing yourself up. Again, I'm only here to help. I'm not trying to bash. I'm just trying to give my part, my you know, expertise, if you will, whatever you want to call it, in my opinion. But at the end of it all, again, like I said, I wish her the best, and I pray to God that somebody comes and loves upon her, because she need that.
Papazito.